Remember steps you can take while trying to factor a polynomial. First, see if the polynomial contains any common factors other than 1 or -1, and if so, factor them out. That's the first step. After that, count the number of terms that you have. If you have 2 terms, if you're factoring a binomial, see if the binomial is the difference of 2 squares or the sum or difference of 2 cubes. If you count your number of terms and you have 3 terms, you might want to draw yourself 2 sets of parentheses and see if the trinomial will factor. If you have 4 or more terms, try factoring by grouping. So keep all of that in mind and let's factor the following binomial. What's the first step? Remember, we want to see if there's any common factors in these 2 terms. 16x cubed y and plus or minus 12x squared y to the 4th, depending on how you want to think of this. Notice there's a common factor of 4. Notice there's a common factor of x squared and a common y. So what is our greatest common factor? It is 4x squared y. I'll factor that common factor from each of these terms. Now, if you'd like, it's a division process. So you can ask yourself, what is 16x cubed y divided by 4x squared y? That's what's happening. 16 divided by 4 is 4. X cubed divided by x squared is x. And the y's divide out, and I'm left with 4x. Minus, what is this divided by that? Well, 12 divided by 4 is 3. The x squareds divide out, and y to the 4th divided by y is y cubed. And then always check 2 things. Do you have any other common factors other than 1 or -1? Notice here the answer is no. If the answer is yes, that means that you actually didn't find the greatest common factor. So you'll need to go ahead and continue factoring. That's the first thing. The other thing is go ahead and check by doing a quick multiplication in your head. This times this should equal this, and this times this should equal this, and it does. So we factored, this is a binomial, it's not the difference of 2 squares, and it's not the sum or difference of 2 cubes, so I have factored completely.